So, Lunar Dash and Lunar Jump. Okay, let's jump into the action. So, since I'll upload this on YouTube, I have to explain what this deck is. Lunar Jump and Lunar Dash are two advanced techniques you can perform with Rosalina Luma, and to be honest, I think everyone should learn them. Sounds a big... I think I can't unfortunately fix that. Also, sorry for my accent, because, yeah, not being native sucks. So, Lunar Dash and Lunar Jump, as I said, are two important techniques that derive from, they come from attack cancel, basically, because attack cancel with Rosa is different from any other attack cancel, let's say. Like, if I do an attack cancel with Mario, I would just do any attack, but with Rosa, this happens. So, yeah, this is a Lunar Jump, and you can do pretty nasty stuff, I can say. And this is a Lunar Dash. They are very similar, but they are performed very differently. And now I'll show you how to practice this. Basically, Lunar Dash is just attacking and Rosa jumping, but Lunar Jump. But Lunar Dash is you cancel the jump with a Wave Dash. You can perform any action. Obviously, if something is unclear or I said something like bad, please tell me so I can adjust. Thank you, Mario. So, yeah, it's this basically. And the way to practice this, it's actually very simple. And if you already practice something like Wave Dash in Melee, you're probably already familiar. Basically, what you want to do at the start to learn is to crouch. You go into this position, and then you basically do this for as long as you want. Okay, so you're probably saying, how the hell do I do this? So let me show you. I'm sorry for the the technology sucks, so I'm limited for the technology of my time. So you crouch, and you basically do. Well, the way I do it, basically, I put my thumb, I attack with A and jump with Y, and I do this. Okay, I'm not watching, so okay. Yeah. It's very awkward to do now. Okay, basically, you just slide your thumb, you press like this, so it's very easy, like this. Once you get this timing, you basically, you don't have to change nothing. You are already set for the thumb. Like, this is all you have to do. This is just to learn the timing from your thumb, for your thumb, but obviously you'll do this while moving. So first thing, learn this from a standing position. Also, don't do, like, it's not Melee, we're not Fox, so don't blip, 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 basically. And yeah, just do this. And this is the first step. This is the basic, basically. And once you've mastered this, you can do two different things. Either you want to... Do we have the numbers to keep for the timing? Okay, right. So for this, since it's a tilt, tilt attacks have 2 frame window. So you have 2 frames to do this. Let me show you with... Okay. You basically do A and then jump. So 2 frames. I don't think it's free. No, yeah, it's two. Okay. Jab is only one, but you probably don't want to do this with jab. I mean, yeah, like that. It's not like very useful, so yeah. You probably just want to do this with 2 frames. Dash attack and tilts are all 2 frames, so you don't have to worry to change the timings or something like that. And yeah, basically this is how you learn to input Lunar Dash with your thumb. Then, as I said, you can go for 2 different things. One is learning Lunar Dash or learning dash attack, like Lunar Jump Dash attack. It's the exactly the same thing, but I'm sorry if I mess up sometimes. It's exactly the same thing, but basically you just run and then do this. What I do is basically I release the stick. Why is it so odd? Okay, let me show you frame by frame. Okay, you run, then dash attack, and then release the stick. Okay, and you're done. If you continue to press the direction, you'll do a fair, yeah, like that. If you release the stick, you'll do an air, which is not necessary, obviously, because you can do pretty much all you want. Okay, this is flat hard. Okay, and yeah, so you can input every attack as long as you use the analog stick, basically, because the attack you'll do in the air is decided by your analog stick input, like normal attack cancel, basically. And yeah, like you can do this continuously until you learn the timing. It's pretty easy once you got it down. Obviously, if you have any question, just ask in the chat. And obviously, if you are from YouTube, just comment under the video. And yeah, this is one of the 2 steps you can take. Or from this, you can learn to Lunar Dash. So you just do this, and then you cancel the jump with an air dodge. You have 3 frames to do the air dodge because it's the frame of your jump squat. Actually, you have like infinite frames basically because you can. No, you don't. No, sorry. You have to cancel the attack animation. Sorry, I was imagining. So yeah, you have 3 frames to do this, and the way I do it is simply, yeah, I do the thing with the thumb and then I press R. Sorry. Okay, like this. Yeah, Lumen is not doing anything because now I'm messing up because I'm in awkward position and I'm getting the timing wrong. Yeah, like this. The reason Luma sometimes does an attack is because I'm not 100% certain, but I think it's because I press A and R simultaneously and it is like a grab, so it cancels Luma animation. Yeah, like that. You don't want that to happen, basically. And yeah, you can do this often until you got it right. No, wait, until you can't get it wrong, because remember that an amateur practices until he gets right, a professional practices until he doesn't get any wrong. Okay, so yeah, you do this, and this is the way you learn the timing for Lunar Dash. It's basically how you learn Wave Shine, because yeah, Wave Shine in Melee is learned this way. Wow, we are only 2, and no one is writing in the chat. Okay, that said, the application for this, no, let's talk about how to perform it before going to the applications. So, Once you've learned this, you have to apply, yeah, this basically, and you want to do this. And the way you do it is simply, yeah, attack cancel and then cancel the attack with a wave dash. So yeah, like that. And in my opinion, this is super useful. Like, you can get some pretty nasty stuff. If I'm not bad, I can usually do it. Okay, so now this is require a lot of practice. It's not a thing you will do in in a day. And the way I practice is basically, let's get Mario. Yeah. You can go into any stage and do this across the whole stage until you get to the other side. This is a good way to practice. I'm dumb and I usually only do to the right, so I'm better to the right than to the left. Don't do that. This is both sides. Yeah, messed up. And yeah, so just practice basically. Once you have the timing down for the thumb and the R, and you can do this, you can basically perform any action. Okay, I'm trying to do up tilt, but it's very hard because you have to press up and then down very fast. Yeah, like that. And you can do down tilt, forward tilt, up tilt, dash attack, and so on. Even jab. Jab is basically useless because, like, many people thought, hey, let's cancel jab with Lunar dash. The problem is that jab has less end leg than wave dash, so it's useless. It's completely useless. And yeah, that's basically it for how to practice it. If you have any question, just ask. And now for the applications. So Lunar dash to me is very important, simply because it controls a lot of space. Like, if you are here, you can just dash and hit your opponent, and you can even retreat with that. So yeah, like that. Thank you. And oh my god, this applies so much. And yeah, so at 0 you don't have many follow-ups from Lunar dash. You can get a grab. You can always get a grab. It also depends where you hit the opponent, because if you hit like this far, you probably won't get a true grab. But if you are close enough, you can get a grab. And at 0 you can follow up with forward tilt, yeah, and down tilt also. Oh my god. Yeah, if the skin wasn't down, oh my god. They did this thing that you turn around if you press, and it's very obnoxious. Yeah, like that. And this is pretty much it for 0% follow-ups. But at higher percents you can get some pretty nasty stuff. Like, let's say your opponent is at 50. Okay. So at this point, oh my god, grab is pretty much guaranteed. And also all the other things. So yeah, you can put the opponent in pretty bad positions. No, the weird turnaround is a new thing. I have no idea why they put it in the game, because it's very weird. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. And yeah, so at 50% you can go for grab, F tilt, dash attack, or dash attack, right? Obviously, I get it. I get Lunar dash consistently, but obviously when I do a stream, my rate drops to 0% because I'm emotional. So yeah, obviously. Yeah, you can get that. Fair works barely at 7%. Yeah, okay. and you can put opponents in tech chase position or jab lock. Oh my god, like this. Yeah, if I'm not stupid, maybe. Obviously I mess up because, yeah, like this, and then you can punish pretty hard. Yeah, this is a pretty nasty jab lock setup. I got it once in a game, and yeah, like you can surprise the opponent. Obviously, the shot attack doesn't work there because dump game. Okay, and yeah, you can pretty much harass the opponent from there. Also, you can use Lunar dash. Obviously, now I mess everything up. And you can catch people doing stupid stuff, basically. Just... yeah, you can do this. It's a pretty nasty setup, I didn't know about it. Then a user, a player by called the Luminati showed me, and it's pretty nasty, to be honest. Also shout out to Napster that showed me this. And yeah, you can catch some post grab with it. If Mario didn't drop Luma out. And yeah, like at this percent you probably should go for grabs with Lunar Dash. Again, if I don't mess up. But you can do other stuff like harassing the opponent from afar. And yeah, but this is not like the most important use. The most important use is to kill confirm, because wow, yeah, Luma has a blind spot in front of him. It's actually, yeah, like if you are just here basically sometimes, because why not? Because obviously Luma is not supposed to attack on its own, so. And you can pretty much confirm into kill moves if I'm not bad. Yeah, it's incredible. I get this like consistently on games, but I can't do it in training when I'm speaking. And yeah, this is basically confirmed. The problem with F smash is that you have to be quite near the opponent, otherwise it won't work. Obviously it works at lower percentages, like if you catch the opponent here, you can do that. And but the most important thing is that it kill confirms from up smash from basically anywhere. Like you can be here, and this is a kill setup. Yeah, like that. You usually want to dash a bit after, like, let me show you. Like, you want to... oh, let's go frame by... no, frame by frame is too hard. You basically want to confirm and then dash a bit and up smash. Unless you're, like, super close. Because rod up smash actually has pretty good horizontal hitbox. Yeah, that was against you, so yeah. Hello Sebastian. And yeah, so basically you want to do this, and obviously I messed up because I'm bad. Yeah, the hardest part of doing this is actually getting the up smash, because these games sometimes register up tilt, dash attack, or you know, everything else, but not up smash. But once you get this down, you have a super consistent kill setup. Also, if your opponent is at the edge, you can actually go for fair. And it should kill, maybe not this percent on this stage, but like you can actually kill. or at least gimp opponents, like put them in an disadvantageous position. Or jab in your yeah. Jab is actually tragic when you get like, oh my god, that sent me swap. Oh. And yeah, basically you learn to do this, not that, and maybe yeah. It's incredible how many I'm messing up, because I usually don't mess up this often. Obviously I knew because streaming, so obviously you have to get embarrassed. And yeah, so you basically practice this. The way I do it is, I mean, you obviously practice this with steel opponents, but also you practice this with moving opponents. What I do is put a level 9 CPU and then set it to run, because they run away crazy, like, and try to avoid everything, and you have to try to punish their landings or something, because Lunar Jump is actually a whip punish tool. You can get some pretty nasty, like, imagine your opponent is, I don't know, Palutena, and she wants to mix up her recovery, like, she's here and she does warp, and then she's here, you're here, you don't have any time to like run up or smash. What do? Pump, and then she's dead. Like, it's a very good way to whip punish, to be honest, and yeah, you can get some pretty nasty kills also. Yeah, did you see that? Like, rose up smash. Actually it's behind, so I did a dash, even if it was close, but he still got caught in an up smash. And yeah, he continues to do this. Also, for some reason, sometimes he says the counter says that it's not a true combo, but I tested this and it's actually a true combo pretty much every time. And I don't know why, because the combo counter is actually quite broken in this game, as it was before. And yeah, like you just do this and try to get it every time. Obviously, if you are not bad like me, you can probably get it more. And that's pretty much it. So, to recap, let's recap, because you want to start doing this to get the timing of your thumb, like this, yeah. Then you can either learn Lunar Dash from standing position, or learn how to Lunar Jump, like this. Like Lunar Jump Dash Attack, because obviously you already learned. And then you combine the two things and do this. And then you try to learn the kill confirms, the setups and everything. Obviously these are only the like setups I know and I loved, but there are probably more that I don't know, because I'm not omniscient, so yeah, like probably people can find many more, but it is like the most important stuff I can think. And yeah, like there are also pretty like I'll show you a pretty nasty stuff you can do, but it's actually super hard to do. If you can get this in an actual game, you're a god. Let's say mother. Yeah. No. Okay, this is incredibly like, you can cancel jab free with a wave dash and combo off of it. It's actually super hard. Yeah, oh my god, that was an FT. If you can do this in actual game, you are amazing, like, for real. I can't even do it in training. This is one. It's a one-frame window, so basically you have to sell your soul to the devil to do this. Okay, I'll try it some minutes. Okay. Okay, I'm stopping. And yeah, so oh yeah, I forgot to show this. This is my favorite. Oh my god. Yeah, when it is. Sometimes. Why is it not connecting? Oh yeah, there we go. It's okay, but I always get pixel perfect spacing. I don't even know how do I manage to do it. Stop saying you're bad and make people think. Oh my god. I hope not. No. Oh yeah, and also you can do this, which is pretty fast, to be honest. Like, it's not incredibly fast, but yeah, fuck you, Mario. But against Uncharted, this is the bane of existence. And yeah, so you can do some pretty nasty stuff. Also, like, the most important thing to remember is that Rosa wants to play in this, like, in this area, because she can threaten with down tilt. She can threaten to jump in air. Obviously, yeah, I was getting the like, you can do all this thing, and like, if you're dash dancing here, it's actually very scary, because yeah, when you don't mess up, you just go and punish. This is obviously when you don't mess up like me, and when you're good at the game and you actually practice the game, not like I do. And yeah, so after you learn how to do it, just practice with a running CPU. It tries to avoid everything. Sorry. And okay, that's pretty much it. I hope some people will find many other uses for this, to be honest, because yeah, like, I found something, but people can find much more than this.